Hey, I'm Andy Galliano, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Stratus Social Media, your social media virtual assistant. So it's Monday. We survived the storms over the weekend. I hope you did as well. There's some pretty severe winter storms in the Northeast and pretty severe weather in the Southeast as well, with tornadoes and all of that. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. I'm over the cold and back at it this week. So let's jump right into this. Today we're going to go over the marketing plan checklist. There's two reasons why I want to do this. Number one, I left a couple of things off of the marketing plan checklist. One's on purpose, one is not on purpose. The other reason I want to go over it is to give you an idea of how much time you can expect to spend on these platforms. So let's jump right into it. I've gone through and I've numbered each one of the pages of the marketing plan checklist there at the top by hand, just so it makes it a little bit easier for you to keep up with me. I know it's got the days of the week on there, but heck, we'll do it this way. So Mondays and Wednesdays look identical. What we're doing on Mondays, we're spending about 30 minutes on Twitter, 30 minutes on Facebook, 30 minutes on LinkedIn, 15 minutes on the blog, and 15 minutes on Google+. Tuesday, we're going to spend 10 minutes on Twitter, 15 minutes on Facebook, 10 minutes on LinkedIn, 10 minutes on Active Rain. Now on Tuesday, here's what I left off by accident. I left off here under post blog from Monday. You need to write on there right below that to comment on comments. Active Rain's a very social network and a very social community. You need to be on there, be social, and use it in order to get the best results out of it. So be sure that you respond to those comments that are on your blog and get out there and read the blogs from the other people who comment on yours. All right, Wednesday, again, identical to Monday. 30 minutes on Twitter, 30 minutes on Facebook, 30 minutes on LinkedIn, 15 minutes on your blog, 15 minutes on Google+. Thursday, identical to Tuesday. 10 minutes on Twitter, 10 minutes on Facebook, 10 minutes on LinkedIn, 10 minutes on Active Rain. Don't forget on Thursday to write in there to comment on comments. Friday, it's going to look identical to Monday and Wednesday with one addition. You're going to spend 30 minutes on Twitter, 30 minutes on LinkedIn, 30 minutes on Facebook, 15 minutes on your blog, 15 minutes on Google+, and then I want you to spend about 15 minutes on Google Analytics. Google Analytics is very important for you to have an idea of where the visitors to your website are coming from, how much time they're spending there, and what the bounce rate is. Your bounce rate is how many people come to your website, to one page on your website, and then bounce off somewhere else on the internet. So if you've got a high bounce rate, we need to fix that. But right now, that's the only three things I want you to worry about with Google Analytics. So it's only going to take you about 15 minutes there on Fridays, once a week. In a year, 2 years from now, I want you to start worrying about the traffic. If your traffic's not increased over that period of time, then we need to work on a few things. But right now, just be concerned with those three things that I mentioned. Okay, over the weekend, I want you to spend about an hour on YouTube. I want you to spend about 15 minutes to an hour on StumbleUpon. 15 minutes bare minimum. Go have some fun with StumbleUpon. I'm crazy about the site. I know you know that already. Click the Stumble button. Spend a little bit more time on there. It's awesome. I love it. Your blog. Spend about an hour writing blog posts. You're writing your blog posts for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for your blog. So spend about an hour doing that, and then spend up to an hour to optimize those 3 posts for SEO. Also on the weekend, I want you to take as much time as needed for your SEO, or your search engine optimization. That way, you've got to work your website up to the first page of Google. Really, if you're not doing that, there's really not much of a reason to even be on Google, or even to have a website. So we're going to do that. Over the weekend, Active Rain, again, write comment on comments underneath posting your blog on Active Rain. LinkedIn, you're going to spend about 15 minutes there as well. Then, as needed, Trulia. So if on a Tuesday at 1 p.m. somebody asks a question on Trulia, respond to that question immediately. Try to be the first one to respond. the things that you're only going to do one time, you're going to build your Google Places profile and your Yahoo Local profile. One-time things, you're done with them. Nothing else to do. So, but they're very important to you because they help with your search engine optimization. Now, the one thing that I left off of the checklist on purpose is your email marketing. The reason I left that off is because I don't know when the best time for you to send out emails is. It's going to be different in every market. If the best time for you to send out an email is on a Monday, then put that on your to-do list for Monday, on the checklist for Monday. If it's on Thursday at midnight, then put it on your checklist for Thursdays. If you don't know when the best time to send out your emails as far as your open rates are concerned, where you get the highest open rates, then you need to be sure to test your emails and see what your open rates are on your emails. Send one out on Monday, send another one out on a Tuesday, another one out on a Wednesday. Don't do it in the same week because you'll get people to unsubscribe. You're hitting them too much. But space them out, figure out when you get your best open rates. You want to consistently send your emails out on your email marketing campaign at those times. So that's the thing that I left off on purpose. We talked about Active Rain, which I left off by accident. And the other thing that I want to tell you is use these platforms, use this checklist, but when you go out there and you get on LinkedIn, do what you've got to do and shut it down. Get on Facebook, do what you've got to do and shut it down. Do not keep those open. Social media is a must in the real estate industry, but it is a huge time waster. So I want you to get on there, do what you've got to do, get off, get out to selling, get out to calling on those leads that you're getting from social media, and get them out there, list those houses, and write some contracts and sell some houses as well. All right, so next week we're going to actually get into the meat of this thing. We're going to learn about Facebook fan pages. Tammy Adams is going to teach you about that. You're going to love her. I appreciate you bearing with me through this. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope it's a productive week. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Actually, Tammy will see you next Monday. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.